Alright, so now we're going to take a look a little bit inside of Big Al to see how he makes his magic come true. So as we can see, he's got four functions right here. We've got his body function, which is powered by a 4 bevel gear setup. We've got which powers his arms and his head. Next he's got his mouth, which functions with a thin piece of material which is lifting up the stretch fabric, as you can see. This is a bit of a tricky effect, as sometimes the wire likes to get stuck. As it's appears right now, normally when the wire isn't stuck, it goes fully sealed. Next we've got his trunk. It's a beautiful trunk. It lifts up and down. And finally we've got his eyes. Now his eyes, while they're not going fully capacity, that's just a safety tool to make sure we don't potentially damage his eyelashes, but they have the full capacity to fully close. And pending further tests, that might become part of his show sequence. But now, let's look at him from the inside. So, as you can see, we got Big Al here. He's got a head. And we're just going to take off the back of it. And what do we see inside? We see some fascinating stuff. So, I'll break down some of this stuff for you. This motor here, right here over on this side, this is going to be his trunk. Next to here, this is going to be what powers his eyes. Pulling down on a small black cable, if you can see right there-ish. That pulls the eyes down and they're returned to normal by the spring here. Then we have his mouth, which is lifted by this cable right here. Let's see if we can see that small piece of material. Yep, we can see, if you can see right there at the very bottom, hard to get focused on. Yep, we can see that little hook there that's getting latched up. That would be his mouth. In this clip, the 4 bevel gear setup that powers Big Al's body can be seen. Now, you might notice a couple springs around the gearbox. What these springs do is they help Big Al lift back up his football after he throws it.